Deportation, it's a big part of the government strategy. It hasn't delivered what it's been pledged to deliver in the past, and the apparent response to that is to come up with more and more hardline policies of deportation.
We will detain those who come here illegally and then remove them in weeks.
And I think that somebody who has arrived in a place of sanctuary, like France, and then chooses to come to the UK is essentially becoming an economic migrant.
It's unfair on the British people, so we must change the law.
The UK has always welcomed those who are fleeing persecution, regardless of whether they come through a safe and legal route.
This bill is a trafficker's charter.
You'll often have seen the term illegal migrants used in the press to describe people coming here to claim asylum. That is actually an incorrect term. Under international law, it's legal to cross a border without papers if you are claiming asylum. But the government has been trying to correct what they see as a failing in the law on that front, and to officially criminalise people who are coming across the channel in small boats. The illegal migration bill of this year seeks to turn that sort of semantic game into a practicable game, whereby asylum seekers can actually be detained and deported more easily and cut off from other services. That's the idea: criminalise these asylum seekers and play with the loopholes in the law that allow us to actually deport them, because the government has promised the public and its voters that they will stop these boats coming. And if you want to stop the boats coming, either you can set up safe legal alternatives, or you can apparently deport anyone who arrives, throw them in detention centres and hope that that stops anyone else wanting to come. Deportation is a key part of the Conservative government's strategy for stopping the boats. They have pledged to deport anyone arriving via the Channel without papers, to deport them to Rwanda, where their asylum claims will be processed. So this is a very far-fledged, increasingly radical idea, but it's not an old concept. Deportation as a means of deterrence has been played with by British governments for decades now, actually, in response to the arrival of growing numbers of asylum seekers. But this policy has for years failed to deliver what it was pledged to deliver, which is to deter more people from coming. So the harsher our border policies have become, they have incomprehensibly failed to actually stop that inflow of people. And so what we are seeing are those old concepts, those old strategies of deterrence reaching more and more far-fetched lengths in their manifestations today. So we've arrived at a place where the government is now saying that they will deport everyone to Rwanda. And whether this makes sense from an economic perspective is a big question, because it cost 500 grand to put together one flight that was actually cancelled and didn't deliver a single person. Whether it's practicable or not on a legal level is also a big question.